Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Death End and Request. So the last episode, we ate a bunch of sweets and they were maid outfits and, well, they dabbled in more than alchemy. Their central focus is in influence, and they pour a lot of research into maintaining that influence. Precisely, Tokiwa. Asties couldn't help themselves when the chance to invest in Agile presented itself. What? Really? Really. In fact, AFSIS owns a majority share of Agile Inc. Higher-ranking AFSIS members can be found in everyday apartment at Agile. Whatever. I said it wrong. Agile, the company who's essentially monopolized, centralizing hardware, OS, and a globally scaled IT infrastructure, is owned by a secret society? I was just as surprised as you. Forgive me if we had known of their affiliations from the start, we never would have worked with Agile to develop the Alice engine. Oh, we got another email from the CEO. What does it say? I'm sorry. Oh? Rin? Is he watching us from somewhere? Mr. Glock respects the privacy of his employees. I understand. I'm going to continue investigating Aggle's connection. Rin, I'm coming with. Not today. I'm heading to speak with the former staff member of Aggle, who was previously laid off. Discretion is our most crucial tool. That sounds boring. I'll leave it to you. Sure. She didn't really answer my question about the CEO. Oh well. Man, that Rin is as sharp as a tack. She's gonna get this skinny from a former staff member who hates Aggle? Talk about ducks in a row. I know, right? Huh? Wait, Nazi, didn't you work for Aggle too? Oh boy. Have you not realized that you could have given Rin all the answers she might have wanted? Hey, I left the company in good terms. No need to throw me under the bus like that. Keep it down, would ya? Anyways, Tokiwa, we found a new reality object. I need your help figuring out what it is. Oh, let me see. Grrr. Don't worry, Nazi. We all know you're a good guy. Spare me your pity. I'm gonna get to work. Later. Be careful, would you? It's dangerous out there. Right, thanks. I plan on heading over to Aggle to schedule a meeting with my former supervisor. Alright, thank you. Woohoo, you're amazing. He's so easy to egg on. He has his moments. We found an embalmment mummy inside of World's Odyssey in Hardest Palace. My first instinct was to ignore it. After all, a mummy seemed par for the course in a fantasy RPG, so I figured it was no big deal, but usually, enemies or monsters glitched out shortly before disappearing. Dead monsters or NPCs dissolved as quickly as they appeared. However, the body showed signs of clear decay. Right. I figured the term mummy was occult enough. But it looks like we need to narrow our research down. You know what? I'm not even gonna fix it. It works. Eek! What's up, would ya? The TV! Watch the news! Spooky! News. We've received reports of a deceased adult woman found dead in the streets of Sagami City, whose blood was drained from her corpse. The woman was rushed to the hospital soon after her neighbor encountered her body, but she was pronounced dead on the scene. Sadly, this case is just one of the series of related deaths that have been reported in the Sagami area over the past few weeks. Authorities are investigating the possibility of foul play, given the gruesome state that the body was found in. I can't listen anymore. Gives me the creeps. How does this even happen? How can there be so many spooky events in one city? What am I gonna do if someone sucks out all my blood? Hey, Arata, speaking of mummies, instead of scrolling through articles about King Tut, maybe this is what we're looking for. Wow, the crime scene is right by us. We should check it out. Wait, here. No, wait. Wait here, you two. Keep an eye on Sheena. Got it. Stay safe out there. Woohoo! That girl has too much enthusiasm. I left the Summer Life offices and walked briskly in the direction of North Sagami Station. I noticed the library on my route before I made my way into a quiet residential area. Then the victim's home was in view. Naturally, the entire vicinity was tangled with police tape, barring outsiders and onlookers from violating the crime scene. Given the high-profile nature of the crime, it drew intense media attention. Reporters were scattered about, arguing with the police. Get back! Get back! This isn't a show, you mongrels. Stop taking photos without approval. Oh, it's Detective Izumi. Damn it, one after the next. We can't catch a break with all the crazies around. What the hell's with this town? My mind swirled with a plethora of questions that I wanted to ask him. So I fought the urge to run up to him impulsively, but I was on the most wanted list, classified as a cyber terrorist. If he were to see me, then he no doubt would be obligated to arrest me. It wouldn't be smart to put myself out in the open, for both of our sakes. I stayed out of view. I decided instead to be on the hunt for truth fragments. There had to be a string of codes somewhere around the crime scene. I ducked low behind bushes, sneaking around corners to keep myself hidden, while I was sniffing around. Man, you couldn't throw a stone without hitting a cop around here. I wanted to get closer, but I'd be spotted immediately. What should I do? This is gonna fail in one way or another. Running through is gonna... I'm on the most wanted list. If I run through, I'm gonna get caught. But scoping things out, someone might spot me and be like, hey, then the cops will see me, but you never know. Whoa, what was that? A gunshot? Jesus, it came from the back! Did a fireman discharge? Did a firearm discharge? Fireman. I don't know, it could be an explosive. Alert, get these civilians to safety. I'll guide them. Shit, I gotta find out what that sound was too. But here's my chance. All the cops sprinted to the back of the house. I darted out, glancing left and right to ensure that I was alone, and made my way toward the house successfully. Someone had left the front door wide open, so I slipped off my shoes and tiptoed inside. On top of the dining table were signs of a meal that had been eaten recently. Plates and utensils were left out. There was a carton on the floor. Or carton. Both the meal and the carton appeared to have left out only a few minutes ago. Ooh, boy. The victim was found dead in her room, right? I had no time to waste by rummaging. However, I was still trespassing. As soon as I find this truth fragment, I get the hell out of here. I apologized to my head for my malfeasance, then continued to scan the room. Just then... Ah! Someone's here! I held my breath as I perked up my ears. I could sense someone in the room beside me. I decided to check it out. As I crept towards the room's sliding door, I heard someone scuttling inside of it. The door was ajar and made of glass, giving me a perfect view of what was on the other side. When I peered inside, I saw a person cloaked in black, hooded robe, crouched over the floor, as if in position to perform some kind of ritual on the floor. At his feet, there was the outline of where someone had been lying down. My gut told me that the victim must have been found here. They spotted me. As soon as I was noticed, the cloaked figure leapt up and stared at me. Who are you? Are you part of the Abscess? Underneath his brim, shadowy hood, I saw a vibrant red mask covering the man's face. It was unlike the eerie rabbit mask that I'd seen other Abscess members wear. His was distinct, akin to a shaman's mask that one might see in a nature documentary covering the topic of tribal ceremony. Huh? Whoa, wait! The man charged towards me, shoving me out of the way as he looked to sprint out of the house. I was too dumbfounded to move. Suddenly, I was inside an empty room by myself. If he was part of Abscess, why didn't he make any attempt to capture me? He had to be inspecting the site of where the dead body was discovered, but... Huh? There are letters here. There's a string of code. Etched onto the floor were glowing white-blue symbols, the color of which totally perplexed me. Illuminated on the hard wood was a new line of code I could use to fix the bugs in World's Odyssey, like the sticky note. It was handwritten. Wait, did this guy write these down just now? I swear that he must have been working separately from Abscess, but... how does he know the secret about the truth fragments? Damn it, I should have run after him. Where'd he go? I hear someone in the house. Hey, who's in there? Shit, I gotta run, and fast. I fled from the house with great haste, running out into the neighborhood to see if I could catch sight of where the masked man went. But it was useless. He was nowhere to be found. Wait a minute, the masked man. I feel like I recognize him from somewhere. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's... Someone's walking down the hallway. If the man, Kitamura, the owner of that diary, is murdered after writing those entries... That's right. When I had visited the Sakaki apartments to investigate the diary entry, I could have sworn someone watching me there too. Back then, I ran off thinking that the footsteps belonged to a ghost or something. But it wasn't long till I found a string of letters there too. If he was the masked man all along, then maybe I can extract a witness report from him. Maybe I should head back there. Let's go. This is it. I arrived back at the Sakaki apartments, where I first came to investigate the meaning of the mysterious diary. The front entrance was, as expected, locked. Last time the landlord happened to pass by and allow me in. May I help you? Whoa, it's you, the landlord. Oh, aren't you the gentleman who visited the other day? Yes, I had some additional questions. When I was last here, did you notice anyone suspicious working around? Maybe they might have slipped in or out while I was here? Suspicious? Everyone who visits this place is a character. Oh, aside from you, of course. Of course. But aside from me, have you seen someone, for example, who is wearing a bright red mask? Oh, now that you mention it, it was right after you left. They had a red mask and a black robe on. I had a bad feeling about them. Oh, really? What gave you that inclination? There were signs of this kooky ritual, I guess. Whoever it was left graffiti with a glowing ink all over the wall. I was worried it was some kind of spell, see? When I found it later, I almost spit out my coffee. Oh well, building's going down anyway. Can I see it? Where is it? Sure, right this way. I wasn't sure if I was relieved that my hunch was correct or not. The landlord led me back to room 204. That is where doesn't look like the glow's held up, but either way, here's what they wrote. In the corner of Kitamura's apartment was a filthy scribbled wall. Just like in the circumstance with this mummy, the text had a blue hue. However, only the latter half still had traces of color. The beginning half was discolored, almost black as it blended with the rest of the wood. So I did some more investigating, asking people around the Sakaki apartments in Yamabushi Park if they had seen anyone matching the masked man. Fortunately, plenty of people had witnessed someone with the exact description. Does that mean the codes I found in these locations weren't there by coincidence? Eventually, I couldn't find any more clues, but it seems as though all the locations where I found true fragments, related to the occult, were also visited by this masked man. Who could it be? Guess we won't know. For a while, at least. Anyway, should save. Whew, okay, let's go. There's a lot going on. These doors are just don't want to open nowadays. That's not right. Neither is that. It's this way. Okay. Let's get going. Wait. Yeah, this is right. Isn't it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. I doubt the item I'm looking for. Just gonna... Oh, wait. Please be palace brick. Damn it. I thought they wanted us to go to the middle of the place. Shoot. Hold on. How do you remember where to go in this damn place? Damn it, that way is the exit. I don't want to leave. I'm trying to get to the throne room, right? Hold on. One thing I haven't done in a while. Let's look at our progress with all this. Mysterious hand mirror. Let's just hope those emotions can calm themselves soon enough. We don't want a tragedy on our hands. Not at this time. These people won't be able to handle that. Anyway, this isn't the right way. I have to go back upstairs. And then... Yes, okay, I got it. Upstairs through here, then the door behind me. Correct? Yeah, this way to the throne room. Go on and shut the door! Yes, sir! Chief, you're injured. Damn those martyrs. Their forces grow stronger by the day. Listen here, men. Protect the royal vault with your lives. We cannot be overtaken. Yes, sir, Chief. Please let me treat you. Thank you. Chief, please. You fought enough, sir. What? The martyrs have invaded every room of the palace, except for this one. Our refusal to escape has cost more lives than we can afford. For what reason we still do bear our arms? Whatever. His Majesty has fallen. The only heir to the throne is Queen Lily Hopes, and only her. The lady is working tirelessly to rid this scourge from our world. For that reason, she has journeyed in search of the mystical sky capital, Odyssea. We must hold the kingdom in our stead. Chief, Do you really believe Odysseus exists? It's nothing but folktale. Heresy! Hey, how dare you question the chief that way? Leave it. Your lack of belief comes as no surprise to me. I have faith in the lady. Until she returns, we will hold this fortress. Let those foul beasts take us all. Lest it is our sworn duty as Knights of Hardus. Chief, I admire your courage and your chivalry, but I must apologize. I can't take this anymore. Do as you wish. I cannot force you to stay. Wait, you bastard! You call yourself an honorable knight of Hardus. Let him go. But sir, he has a wife who has been devoured by the disease of the entoma, as well as a young child. The burden resting on his shoulders is one few of us can fathom. Chivalry is, first and foremost, the communement to those we love most. But if that is the case, then Chief, you... For me, the Knights of Hardus are my family. I must honor my duty, both to my family and to the kingdom to which I've sworn my life. Chief, I'll be with you until the bitter end, sir. I surrender my life to your command. I thank you for it. Your people are counting on you. Milady is our last hope. We must preserve the sanctity of her ancestral home, no matter the cost. Yes, sir. Maria, I promise you, I'll return home safely. It doesn't seem like that might happen, my friend. Things are getting a bit out of hand.
Yes!
That which I must save. For there are death ends just ahead of this door. I am looking for things, though. There's an item behind him. I dare do go. Another in there. If I just get a good encounter, I can just freaking bounce.
Can't miss this chance. Leave it to me.
Time to bounce.
Everyone, retreat.
Wasn't there one in here? Oh, I swear I saw one in there. Well, whatever. Is there one over there? Come on, man. I need the freaking bricks. Palace brick. That's it. Why bug wings? That's not even it. Just palace brick. Please. Damn it. Okay. I'll get it later then. During my grind if I don't hit a point where I can't continue on.
You shall not pass! Hold fast! Damn it! Behold, the pride of the Knights of Hardus!
Oh boy.
Did anyone hear that scream? No!
What's this? Memories?
My lady, forgive me. I desperately wish that I could have protected you.
Oh, you've done all you can. I would trade my life to assuage our people, and to protect the name of my father as you have. If it is for the greater good, then I have no qualms about imprisonment. This kingdom needs its ruler, but I fear that our peerage has lost hope. Please protect my father, the king.
Of course, my lady. I shall give my life for him. My lady, come closer, please. There is something I must tell you. This great castle, Hardus Palace, will always be your home. The hope flickering in your precious heart is what keeps it standing.
Thank you, Gilsera. How odd. I'm crying. Here I thought I no longer had tears to shed. I suppose I can't help myself. It's too much.
Gilsera was the last one Lily had of a family.
My lady.
It's enough to make her break. Isn't it? 'Cause she's been acting weird.
Gilsera!
Is this a dream?
No. Why?
My lady.
Gilsera!
Prince.
Why is this happening? Is there no end to our suffering? Lily!
Character sequence collapsing.
What?
Character sequence collapsing.
Oh no. This can't be good.
Die!
Promptly eliminate unknown factors.
Oh, not this again. Last time it happened, Sheena had died. Everyone did. Who?
Die, goddammit!
Why did I say it? I knew she would break. It was too much.
Surging with power! She doesn't seem like herself. What's gotten into her?
This doesn't look good. Lily's script is displaying errors all over the place. At this rate, she'll...
Screw destiny. None of it matters. I don't. I never have.
Oh shit.
Must. I'll destroy you all!
Oh no.
Lily, calm down, please. Lily, what's going on? This anger, this fury. I can't control it. I'm losing my mind. I knew it. I'm worthless. No one wishes to hear my cries of anguish. I am nothing. None of you could understand the pain and torment that ravage inside of me. I give, and I give, and I endure, and I endure.
Boy, bet you never thought she could get so mad. Poor baby. All this anger, but she can't show it.
Who had said that? I remember someone saying it, but... Who? Damn bee needs to be quiet. I'll squash you like you are. And like I can take something as squeaky as you serious?
Hey, wait! Can boogies talk?
Guess so. I almost wish it didn't now that we know how obnoxious it sounds.
Oh well, Mr. Buggy over here's talked to Sheena.
What do you want? Release Lily!
You wish. You think I'd give up a good thing? Not when Lily has all this anger for me to eat. Instead, let me feast on your anger too. Gimme! Or else I'll make you suffer. Tear you to pieces. Get mad!
Screw you! Don't make fun of me! Don't look down on me! Don't bully me!
She's losing it.
This is bad, guys. I think we have no choice but to take down Lily.
What? No! We need to defeat her buggy!
How can we? She's gone rogue. That's a killer's gleam in her eye.
It's all because of the bug. Put the bug down. Koya, get in here. Help us. You get there. This is all I got. Okay. Didn't want to have to do this,
To lose. Let's go.
but you're making this happen. I feel like this is what we need to do. Wait, hold on. I know she's a sun type,